Card 72 from the Bowman Color set, Ted Gray of the Detroit Tigers. And if it's card 72, that must mean that it is session 72 of Card Room Live. Boy, you guys didn't wait at all. There's like an entire sheet of comments already. I don't even need to go live. You guys can just like chat. And I'm just going to ruin it. So yeah, this is Card Room Live. And if you've never been here before, let me lower your expectations. This is not a show. There's very little planning here. This is a hangout for fellow vintage collectors. Sometimes we have guests. But most of the time, we all pitch in and do our best to waste time looking at and talking about crusty old cardboard. And through it all, we try to make it time well wasted. And I think we do a pretty good job of that. So if you're here with us live, and it seems like a bunch of you are, welcome. I'm going to be checking out the comments here in just a second. If you happen to be listening to this later, you might be going to work. You might be coming home from work. You might be sorting cards. You might be looking at eBay. Maybe you're wrapping presents, which some of us may be doing or may still have to do. You may be walking the dog. You might be sitting on the john. You might be wondering if someone's going to show an Eddie Waitkus card tonight. It's always a possibility. Whatever you might be doing, I hope you get something out of it. I hope you have a good time. I hope it helps pass the time. If you want to get in touch or you have ideas for future sessions, because I need some ideas, you can email me at bowman53channel@gmail.com. If you want to be like on a future session, maybe you have an idea for a topic or you want to talk about your collection, anything like that, please, by all means, reach out. You can also find me on Instagram, Bowman53_Alex. You can find me on Twitter, 1953 Bowman Color. You can always find that information located in the description below. For those of you that are here, if you have a question or an idea for a topic, I've got a couple things set aside for today, but if you have anything, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, as longtime participants in Card Room Live know, you should be ready for some silence once in a while. We're not afraid of silence in this live stream. So happy holidays to everybody. This is our holiday session. And let's get into it. So Lou is here. Holiday greetings to everybody. I agree. Thanks, Rick. And Hugo is here. Mike, Sports History Collector, is here. Happy holidays. Mitchell is here. What's up, Mitchell? And Rob, Baseball Time Traveler. If anybody has not already subscribed to Rob's channel, look up Baseball Time Traveler and subscribe. He's a new YouTuber, and he's already got a video up, and we're looking forward to more videos from Rob. So, Rob, welcome to you. Stuke is here. What's up? Orlando, of course, is here. Kurt is here. Kurt was on our live stream a couple sessions back. Reese is here. What's going on? Terry's here. We got a full house tonight. Hammer's here. God is Great is here. Video Guy is here. Whole bunch of people. Jason's here. Trying to get through everybody. Doug is here. Boston Kid is here. Dan is here. Holy crap. It's the Hall of Fame of Card Room Live. Everybody's here. Jesse's here and wants to talk about Impact Players Collection. Let's do it, Jesse. I don't know if Josh is here or not. We can just talk about him behind his back and he can watch this later. Josh has an incredible collection that has not been seen on YouTube. Mookie's here. And Don is here so everybody can break out the beer. And Rob is also an Ashburn fan, naturally. That's a good thing. The card store is here. All right. Bunch of great people here. Tonight is our annual Christmas episode or Christmas session. I'm wearing my Reindeer Studios shirt. Reindeer make me think of this time of year. So one of the things I just sort of came up with on the fly was if you have some cards and you want to show some cards, hop in to the live stream. I'm going to put the link in the stream below. You want to pop in, say hello. The idea was show some red or green cards, some holiday themed cards. But honestly, you can show whatever you want. I pulled some red and green cards here that I'll show at some point. But if you want to show some cards, cool. If you want to show stuff that you picked up at some point this year, that's cool. If you just want to pop in and chat, that's cool too. And this guy's not wasting any time. What's up, Lou?
What's up, brother?
How you doing? You were
Pretty
ready
good.
to go before the stream started. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, let me get a close up. There you go.
Yippee-ki-yay. There we go.
Oh man, that's so smart. Oh, that's great.
Little die-hard situation.
That is so clever. Love that.
Yeah, the wife hooked it up for me, per usual. Good idea. Comes from the wife.
Now, does she like that movie?
No, she does not. But she loves me. She loves me, and she, it will bring a smile to my face.
All right, so that's even more special that she bought you that shirt.
Yeah, she does not believe that it's the Christmas movie.
Right.
She's the type of, I put my time in. I watch the Hallmark movies.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, if you're watching Hallmark movies, then she's got to deal with Die Hard. So
yeah, her ratio is pretty much 3 Hallmarks for 1 Die Hard.
Wow. I don't know if I could do that.
I mean, the thing is, you can fall asleep because the storyline is the same in every Hallmark movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So okay, so you could like fall asleep at the beginning of the first movie, wake up at the second one, and it's like it all just kind of works out.
Yeah. I think it's more about me just being next to her while she watches the movie.
Of course. Yeah.
Get a
For
drink.
Sure.
Oh, you want to get this out the way?
Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
1950 moment.
There he is.
Let's just get it out the way, bro.
It happened. Lou wins. Thank you, man. Well done.
Right, so, yeah, so there's another live stream. They're going, For Collectors is doing like a live trade night.
Trade night,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so I was already doing some sorting because they asked me to be a part of that. And then, looking at the topic for tonight, I was like, well, while I'm at it, let me just get some cards out for this. That's why I was ready to go because I was already sorting, watching YouTube, and I got the game in the background. So I'm in my element. Kids are going to school tomorrow. Got my little drink. So
nice.
Card therapy.
For sure.
So you got pulled. All right. So let's just get to it. This is a little different, but it just looks Christmassy to me. It's the Jordan Topps Finest.
Definitely, yeah.
Very Christmassy. This is always on my desk. It's one of my favorite cards. But this is a baseball channel, so let's get to it. Got a 58 Orlando Cepeda.
Perfect.
One of my grandfather's favorite baseball player. Baby Bull. Little Monty rookie, 51 Topps, redback.
Yeah, I love that card.
Yeah, I love it too, brother. Of course, you got to go with 58 All-Star. These nice red backs.
Yeah, beautiful.
Let's go a little green with a little Bomber's Best.
Nice.
Love that card. Let's do something a little different, a little modern. A little Tony Gwynn red auto. Sweet. Super clean auto. Love that Tony Gwynn. Looking for a Kirby Puckett, but Kirby is not cheap.
What's it go for roughly?
Oh man, I mean low end for a Kirby, a nice Kirby 3.
Wow.
For something of a high end product is $550, but I want the auto, so it doesn't really matter to me if it's like a tier 1 or triple threads. As long as the auto is nice and clean and looks good, I'll do that. Look, Ted Simmons green auto, the Hall of Famer action. 99. A card I pulled when I was a kid right here. Little Derek Jeter. Topps gold.
Do you remember pulling it? Like Were you with anybody or?
No, so my father, because boxes were like $13. I think I did good in school. We went to the base, the BX on base, and there was a Tops box retail packs for like, I don't know, $15. And I asked my dad. He's like, "Yeah, sure, you did good." And I just remember ripping it. At the time, I didn't know who Jeter was.
Sure.
I just knew it was a Yankee, so he was in the middle. I put him in the middle of my album page. The premium spot for every young collector. The middle of your 9 pocket page was the superstar. But since he was the only Yankee I pulled and he was the gold, he was in there. And for years, he was in there. I don't think I found him till I went to high school. I was like, let me go through my albums, see what I got. Almost like Bowman product. You go back a couple years just to see. And there he was in the middle of my page. I'm like, oh my God dang, Jeter. So I remember having it, but it wasn't like some big celebration because Jeter he was nobody at the time. He was all right, he was a good pick, but there was nothing bananas. At the time, I was 12 years old. So like my guys were like Keith Hernandez, Donnie Baseball, Kevin Moss, Craig Jeffries, those type of guys.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco, anything Canseco was my guy. I love Canseco. Sure. So, and then this one from, speaking of Reindeer Studios, he sent me a hanger box, and I pulled this out. Is the not the parallel? There's so many dang parallels. I think this is like the Independence parallel. Was out 75. Yeah. Super cool. It's Pujols' last Tops card, and it's out 75. So that's pretty festive. My man. And I got a couple more. 62, just because it's vintage. A green Clemente 62 Tops Bucks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love this.
I don't know that I've ever seen those before. That's 62?
Yeah, 62. They were cool. They weren't inserts. They were in their own packs for like 1 cent. I think there's like 96 in the set. So there's a whole bunch of studs in that set. And they range from like $1, $5, $10. But you can find them. Of course, the higher, the Mount Rushmore of collecting, the Mays and the Clementes, they're a little bit more expensive, but you can get Cepeda fairly cheap. I think there's 96 in this set. But yeah.
That's cool. I've never seen those.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, I got cards for days, but I don't want to hog up all your time.
That's good, man. Great. I appreciate you jumping on.
Yeah, brother. Happy holidays. I'll be lurking in the comments.
Sounds good. And you got a stream at 9, right?
Yeah, 4 collectors. 3D80s Kid is doing a live for trade night. And if you're interested, this is one of the cards up for trade. It's modern, so. And it's a Boston Red Sox. Their top prospect is numbered to 99, and it is up for trade. No self-promotion. So if you like that type of thing, I do not, because I'm a Yankee. He is available, but it's numbered to 99. I guess this is number one. He is the number 1 prospect for the Red Sox, or one of the top ones. So that's it. Yippee-ki-yay, baby.
Awesome. Thanks, Lou.
Brother. No problem.
All right. Put this in the chat. Anybody else wants to jump in? You're welcome to. I did not say that, Don. I did not say that. But I appreciate the attempt to get me in trouble. And Mookie, watch yourself. I might ask these wrench people to put you in timeout. Yeah, great cards from Lou, for sure. Anybody else wants to hop in? You are more than welcome to. Or if anybody's got any topics, comments, anything that they want to jump into, I've got some stuff set aside, some Christmas related memorabilia, vintage stuff that I want to pull together, kind of like we did last year. But I'll save that for now. We'll get to that in a little bit. The theme is definitely red and green cards. So Mitchell, if you want to jump in, you're welcome to. Anybody else? StreamYard link is in the chat. But honestly, it doesn't have to be red and green, guys. If you just want to show cards, it's the end of the year. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'm realizing that his last name is pronounced Carasquel, I believe. And I've been saying Carasquel for so long. So, Derek, glad you got it. Yes, that's back here somewhere. Yes, I got you, Lou. I need to watch Die Hard myself. I haven't watched it yet this year. Here he is. What's up, Mitchell?
Hey, good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, awesome. So if the theme is red and green cards, I pulled some stuff going back to the 30s if you want. So
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go back.
All right, start for a red card. How about Fred Brickle from
Beautiful.
the Gaudy set? And there's your green card. Go with it. Red Faber. You get that one? Red with green. Kind
Oh
of
my
cool, right?
goodness. You've already outdone yourself.
This one's got red and green on it. Bill Hallahan.
Nice.
The 34. My guy, Luke Appling. His rookie card is a red card from the 34 Gaudy. Al Simmons. Red and green.
Yes.
Diamond Stars.
Beautiful.
Tommy Bridges, also red and green.
Yeah, those 30s cards have a lot of red backgrounds.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, right? Yeah. This one's got a little bit of red, green, and blue. Not really a Christmas color there, but we got the 52 Musial.
Nice.
One pickup earlier this year. Got red and green in it. George Kell from the Red Heart set. Here we go. We got side by side. We got Phil Rizzuto and Duke Snyder.
Oh,
Red and green. And of course, the red all stars. Got two there. We got Williams and Aparicio. So had to keep a little bit on the White Sox theme there, if that was all right.
Yeah. Very cool. You that Simmons card, did you get that this year? I feel like I remember hearing you talk about it.
Yeah, got picked up at the National.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, it was one of 3 Diamond Stars I picked up at the National. No. I was trying to find the Aparicio too, but I picked up that later. So
right. And you're looking pretty good on that Bowman set. I mean, you're like 60 away?
yeah, I still have like some of the expensive ones to get, but yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Kind of working on that and 48 Bowman for the coming year and always picking up the Diamond Stars for it. So see how that goes over the next 12 months. I'm looking forward to see what kind of progress I made.
Right. How's your week looking leading up to the holiday?
Well, I got family in town. So the family that we visited last year is coming here. So we'll be pretty busy with the nephews running around and doing things.
Man. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
So
cool.
one of the nephews that helped me film for the National, he'll be in town too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to be doing anything, but he might want to. So he always brings his film equipment when he's here. So
that'd be fun, man. Yeah, that's a good way to spend the time.
yeah, how are you? Are you still teaching, or are you done for?
No, I've been
semester
done
now.
I've been done for a while. We're on the quarter system, so I was done since Thanksgiving.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but I'll be traveling this week, seeing family up north for a few days. So just trying to get stuff wrapped up here. I got a flight later this week, so I feel like I'm ready. I'm like double checking like packages and presents and stuff, but I think I'm in a good spot. So
All right, cool.
all good.
Did you pull your red and green cards for the audience tonight, or you're holding those back and letting a few?
I'm gonna hold them back for a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
Mitchell.
All right, sounds good. All
All
right,
right.
have happy holidays, everybody.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Mitchell. Anybody else want to hop in and show some cards? Share your Christmas plans. Here's another one. Rick's here. What's up, Rick?
Hey, Alex.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good to see you.
I just, yeah, I got a couple cards to show.
Let's go. Go for it.
All
Sure.
right. I got the green,
Beautiful. Yeah, the red hearts are such a good go-to for this.
and I got the red to go along with it.
There it is. Beautiful. Yeah, that's one of the most beautiful cards from the 50s, I'd say.
I agree. I think that's sort of a real sleeper set. I think if you if you like them, then I think they're going to really stand out for you.
Right. Lou's saying here that you need to be careful because your wife steals the show every time she's on.
That's right. I got one of those on the air signs, that I put up there and lock the door, so she have to limit her airtime.
Right. Right. I should mention, Rick, you and I have a meeting tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So Rick reached out. We're gonna have a little conversation about editing. I just want to mention it here just in case, because if anybody else wants to join us, I'm not doing a live stream of it, but I will send out a link. So if anybody else wants to chat about editing and just some like basic stuff, Rick and I are going to be meeting up around 8 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern time. So anybody else is welcome to jump in on that. You just have to email me and I'll connect you to the link or whatever. So should be fun. And just some real sort of entry level stuff. Nothing too intense. Unless Rick, you want to go intense, we can do that.
Entry level is about probably all I can handle.
Okay. Should be a fun time. Cool, Rick. How are you feeling about the upcoming holiday season? Are you ready? Any plans?
All the family is coming in. I got 3 children and 3 grandchildren and 2 in-laws.
Okay, full house.
Yeah. First time in a long time.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm heading up north, and it's going to be the first time for us in a couple of years that everybody's finally in one spot. So, looking forward to it. I've got a niece and nephew that are at that age where they have way more energy than everybody else, and I know I'm going to be like wiped out after the first day, but it'll be fun.
Well, that's all the cards that I got out. So I'll give somebody else a chance here.
Okay, Rick, thanks so much for jumping in.
You bet, Alex. Thank you.
This is a great question, Rick. If you're still in the chat, Maybe you can answer this question for Orlando. What do your kids think about your channel? That is a great question. I'm curious to hear from the rest of you guys if you've got like family members, significant others that have any interesting opinions about your channels. Actually, that's a good topic for, I'm going to write that down. That's a good topic for a future session. Hey, I appreciate it, Mike. Merry Christmas to you. Here's that silence I was talking about. They're not collectors, but they think it's hysterical that I'm on YouTube. That's great. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, Lou, and you've got, your daughter on it sometimes. That's great. That's great that they're supportive of it. Son of Mookie rolls his eyes. That's great. Henry says my sister doesn't watch my channel, but my uncles watch every video. That's great. This is cool. It's really interesting to see, but like family members, friends, other people in your life think about your YouTube channel. All right. Anybody else want to hop in? Glad we've had a few of you guys jump in. Appreciate it. Doug, a couple of my brother-in-laws watch on my wife's side. That's cool. Just asked Mrs. Reindeer. She said my channel's great. I guess I'm just going to believe that that's real, Scott, and you're not just making that up. Terry, my kids like it. Like, it's pretty cool. I put out a video every week. My wife likes that I talk about her dad's collection. Right. I think it's pretty cool that you put a video out every week, Terry. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. We all know that. My family all watch Reindeer Studios more than my channel. That's harsh. Mrs. Reindeer said, okay, here we go. These two. I'm trying to get her to come on and say so, but she says her hair is a mess. That's the cliche significant other excuse. My hair is a mess. I hear that all the time. Yeah, exactly. Give her a baseball cap. Why do you think I'm wearing a baseball cap? What was I gonna say? Doesn't matter. We're off the rails here, guys. It's 8:30 on the next to last Card Room Live session of the year. I'm honestly surprised this thing is still going. 72 sessions and counting. My kids, if I'm planning on doing a collab with Moment 53 because I have to study all day, yeah, I apologize. Doug. I always give you assignments that take time, but you know what? You get T206 cards out of it. So I don't want to hear any complaining. What's up, Scott?
What's going on?
How are you?
Good. I have a special.
Is Mrs. Reindeer here?
She's here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, hold on one sec.
Is this a YouTube exclusive?
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Mrs. Reindeer.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Thank you so much for jumping on here. Is this the first time you've ever done this?
Yes. You can't hear him, can
No.
you? Okay. I'm trying to get some information over here. I had been first time being interviewed. Yes.
Okay. So I just very casually asked in the chat what people in their lives think about their YouTube channel. So now I have to ask you, what are your thoughts on Scott's channel? And like maybe when he started it, what were your thoughts when he first started doing it? And do you remember when that, like, did he tell you or did you find it? Like, how did that happen?
No, well, no, he told me he was going to start the YouTube channel, and I totally supported him doing that. It's interesting that he would do that because most people don't ever hear him talk.
Wow.
So having him have to do that all the time to the camera was a lot of fun to see that sort of develop, because it's public speaking is not his thing
Yeah.
at all. And if you've met him in person, you probably know that. He's always the kind of the silent one. He likes to listen and then have awesome remarks that he makes just, out of the blue
Right.
that are often very funny and very him. But watching him develop and change as he went through, and I would give him some critiques.
Sure.
That's part of.
Oh, we lost the Reindeer studio. We'll see if we can get them back. Well, that was a nice surprise. Hopefully we can get them back. Some great comments in here. Hey, Doug Sports Collector, new to your live streams here. Enjoy your content. Appreciate it, Doug. If you're starting a channel or you have a channel, let us know in the chat. I'm not familiar with your channel, but we'll definitely look it up. And if you're not making YouTube stuff yet, you should start. Okay, we got him back here. Hello.
Hi, sorry about that.
All good.
Scott said I broke the internet, so I apologize.
He does that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you were saying that Scott in ordinary life is maybe not one to, be out chatting it up, but this has sort of brought that out of him a little bit.
Yeah, it sure has. It sure has. Like my parents watch because they say it's the most they ever hear him talk. My family enjoys it very much.
Right. And you said that you were like giving him some pointers. Like, have you noticed? Because I forget how long has it been now? It's been a couple of years now. Have you noticed, an evolution of like how he does it? Have you picked up on anything that stands out to you about how he does it?
I think that he's looking at the camera more often. That was one of the first things. It's like, look at the camera, which is hard to do as you're scripting and trying to stay on point.
This is like flashbacks to Hobby Palooza. We lost them again. Scott cut her off. 2 shorts. That's it so far. Okay. Well, Doug, I'll be sure to look up your channel here. I appreciate you commenting. And Doug, anybody that's chatting in the feed here, Doug, you should look up their channel. Anybody that's in here has a great channel. Hello again.
Hi, sorry. The internet is being really weird on our side.
It's all good. I'm sure it's just Scott messing with us.
Explaining you. Okay. Well, I was just saying that he's become more social over the course of this. I think he's gained a few hundred more best friends, I think.
Right.
And he's, I think, a lot more comfortable when he's out talking to people now, which has been pretty cool.
Right. No, that's so true. How that happens. I say that because like that's actually been my experience. I'm definitely somebody that normally in a crowd situation, I don't want to be the one talking. I'd rather be the one listening and like throw in a sarcastic comment here and there and just stay out of the spotlight. And yet here I am doing a live stream. So I don't understand that. But it's been a cool experience, and everybody in this community definitely. It's a good thing he can't hear me say this, that we all really respect him and his skills and his artistry, but he's also just really hilarious and a nice guy too. So it's been really cool to see his channel grow. Wondering, do you guys ever who in your family is like poking fun at him the most? Or can you think of like what's maybe the most silly thing that he's done that you guys have had to like wrap your head around on YouTube?
Oh, well, he does get the Bob Ross thing that he did.
Yeah.
That I think his work is actually poked fun of him a little bit for that. I think that, and of course, Don is always poking fun at him.
Yes, I'm so glad you know about that. Okay, good.
Yes.
That's like the staple of this live session, basically, is the two of them going at it.
They're very good at that.
Yeah.
can't
Do you?
really think of anything else.
Okay, so here's Don. Everyone in their family is making fun of Scott. Okay. Do you have any messages for Don that you want to share?
Yeah, I think it's really rude, Don, that you stood him up in Pittsburgh. I still have not forgiven you for that. Okay. He went there, he made big arrangements to be there, and then you forgot he was coming? Forgot? How does that happen? Yeah, that's my only beef I have with Don.
Well, this is an exclusive, guys. The plot thickens.
Although Don has great taste in pastry.
Ooh, we lost him again. I'm showing all the bad comments, but there are like lots of really nice comments in here. Dan says Scott's one of the most loved people on card YouTube, definitely. Reindeer Studios is video master for sure. Yep. Definitely love Reindeer Studios. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with all these comments. Scott is everyone's best friend. Genuine dude, for sure. We may or may not be able to get them back. I'm picturing Scott. I don't know if you guys remember like an airplane where they like unplug. Yes, it's all good. She was. Tell her she was the best interview we've had all year. So, you know, even though it got cut off, it was better than anything else we've done. So, appreciate her doing it. I was imagining that, Scott, you were like unplugging the internet, kind of like an airplane when he like unplugs the lights, the landing lights. It's probably Don's fault. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's usually Don's fault. Anybody else want to jump in the StreamYard? We got a little bit of time left. In the meantime, I'll show my red and green cards. I don't really have that many green cards, but I'll start with the first one I found. It's this 51 Bowman of my buddy Ralph Branca. Nice kind of evergreen background here. Good old Ralph. And as I recall, yeah, this has a very ominous back. It says Ralph had an off season in 1950. He only won 7 games while losing 9. But there may be a different story this season in 1951. And there, of course, there definitely was a different story in 51. Not a good story for Ralph. How about We've already seen this card tonight, thanks to Rick, but this was my best pickup, my favorite pickup, I guess, this year. The Stan the Man Red Heart. How about a green Stan the Man? Beautiful green background. And I got a couple reds. E95 of Ty Cobb. This is my favorite Ty Cobb card next to the Bat Off Shoulder, which I don't have, but I'm trying to get a hold of. And I have to show this card, 49 Jackie. All right, we got somebody else in here. Stuke, how are you?
Great. That Jackie is a really hard card to follow up.
You can do it. You've got a lot of great stuff.
This one's one of my favorite red and green cards.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, those are so fun.
64 Roar Visions. Frank with his nice sleeveless jersey with a sweatshirt sticking out.
Yeah, that's a fun shot too.
And I got a couple others that have the green border. Willie.
Oh, great.
And that one I like because it's signed on the back.
Awesome.
And then I've got a picture that most people know.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's about all I wanted to show, but great topic tonight, Alex.
Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. What I wanted to do to kind of wrap up stuff, we got a little bit of time left. I did this last year, and it seemed to go well. So what I did was I went kind of digging around on Net 54. Some of you guys might remember this from last time. I went digging around, and I found some Christmas-related memorabilia and photographs from over the years, mostly in the 50s, but some earlier stuff too. And so let me share my screen here, and I'll start putting some of this stuff up. So there we go. So a lot of the stuff is it's going to be Christmas cards and end of the year greetings and so on from different clubs and companies and baseball players and stuff. But there's also some photographs that I found. So let me try to make these a little bit bigger here. This is from 1955. Maybe difficult to see, but this is a Brooklyn Dodgers card that was sent out. You can see Santa Claus is holding the championship ring there. It says, good old 1955, April 21st, 10 in a row for a major league getaway record. July 10th, 11 and a half game lead at the All-Star break. September 8th, earliest National League pennant clincher. October 4th, Thanksgiving Day came early. And then wait till next year with good wishes from all the Dodgers. And one more, I used this for the post today, again from 55. I guess it won't let me do it. Yeah, I guess it has to be that size. So I have no idea how this was used. I guess it might have been just a Christmas card. Not sure who the artist is. Here's a kind of a somber one. This is a Christmas card from Allie Reynolds, the Super Chief of the New York Yankees. And let's see. It says, "Hi Jack, sorry to tell you I lost Erlene in November early. We had 48 beautiful years together, and I shall always revere. Sincerely, Allie Reynolds." Man, tough Christmas card. I feel bad for the guy. Just to brighten everybody's Christmas with a sad Christmas card from Allie Reynolds. On a brighter note, here's a really kind of cool photograph of Yogi Berra and Joe Garagiola. Looks like they were volunteering to help sell Christmas trees, and I guess the proceeds went to a local charity, or looks like it might have gone to an orphanage or something. So, pretty cool image. Similar image here. Bunch of cardinals helping make wreaths and sell trees. You can see Stan Musial's in there, Red Schoendienst. I'm not sure if anybody can identify some of the other cardinals here. I'll leave this image up for a second in case anybody knows who these other guys are. But you can see Stan and Red over on the right. What's up, Sooner D? Going once, going twice. Farewell to the Cardinals. Here's Joe D as a fairly unconvincing Santa Claus. Will be a running theme in some of the photographs I found. Let's put him on here too. Gil Hodges. Willie Mays. And I think that might be it for all of my players dressed as Santa. I think there might be a couple others, but I didn't grab everything. Let's see. I got a bunch of Ruth stuff. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Babe Ruth. Dressed as Santa. This is actually a card, but I'll try to zoom into this. None of those kids look at all excited. They are terrified. Let's see. Here's another Christmas card that's actually signed by Babe himself. And it says, "May this greeting be the biggest hit I ever make." And looks like the umpire is dressed as Mr. Santa Claus. It's a pretty cool image. Signed by Babe in 1933. Here's kind of a ridiculous one that I found of Babe. Another illustration. Looks like it's by the same artist as the last one. I take my bat in hand, it says, and Babe Ruth is trying to spell out Merry Christmas with baseball bats. And like halfway through, I would have just said, hey, Babe, just like quit. Like it's not working, man. Like this is not, this is kind of a waste of time. Santa Claus is back there looking at him like, what the hell are you doing, Babe? It's not working out for you. And let's see, what else do I got? Christmas card from Eleanor and Lou Gehrig, which I think I showed last year too, although it's not signed by them. It's just a printout, but still cool. And last but not least, I saved this one for the end. This is actually a photograph of, I believe this is a photograph of our friend Don from Don's Field of Dreams cards. This is, I realize it's probably a little too early, that like the timelines don't fit, but when I see this kid, I think this is Don in his childhood, and he's getting ready for, you know, his life as a YouTuber. He's got his baseball bat and his glove and his pipe for Christmas. So he's set. And not only that, but like because he's got the glove and the bat and the pipe, he's also got an attitude. I mean, look at the face he's got. He's like, I've got it all worked out. I've got it all figured out. I can't quite see what kind of hat on. It looks like he might be wearing like a hunter's cap or something. I think you were kneeling right before the photograph was taken, Don. Yeah. It's the pipe, really. It's the pipe that just instantly made me think of Don. All right, guys. We're just about at that time. So I did want to mention that as next weekend is Christmas, there will not be a live stream next weekend. I'm not going to be in town. I'm going to be up north celebrating with family. And, you know, I love all you guys, but I'm not going live. I'll be surrounded by, you know, cousins and nieces and nephews and craziness. And I'm sure you guys will all be busy too. So no live stream next weekend, at least not on this channel. Perhaps some of you guys will go live and I'll hop on your stream. But we will be going live the following weekend, but not Sunday night. It's going to be Saturday night, the 30th. I decided not to do it Christmas Eve night. We'll do it Saturday night instead. And I've asked, appropriately enough, Don and Scott to help co-host that end of the year session. And if you're wondering what the end of the year session is, I have no idea. And Don and Scott and I haven't talked about it either. So you can tell it's in good hands. It's going to be great. I have absolutely no idea, but you can imagine it'll involve vintage cards and vintage banter from Don and Scott. So that'll be the 30th of December to end the year. A reminder, guys, there's a live stream starting at 9 by 4 collectors. and there's a trade going on, so it might be interesting to check out and see what other people are trying to trade. So until next time, guys, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Thanks for hopping on. We had a lot of folks jumping in the live stream tonight. Thanks to everybody for jumping in. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great holiday season, great Christmas. Stay safe. And yeah, have a great time. I was trying to think of something clever and I couldn't. I'm out of it. I'm out of cleverness for tonight. So thanks everybody. Take care and see you in a couple weeks. Good night.